Whew, getting hot out here. Yeah, it is almost the dog days of summer.
Get it? Dog days of summer, dog. Yeah.
We figured that we should come out here, sweat it out with you a little bit, and give you a couple tips if you're going to play in the summertime. Now, the first things first, it's safety. When you're using a paintball gun that uses CO2 as a propellant, like this one is right here, chronograph early, chronograph often. The reason is that CO2 can fluctuate depending on how the weather fluctuates throughout the entire day. So when you chronograph in the morning, by noon, you might have spiked up about 20 or 30 feet per second more. Not too bad. I'll take it. Now, another thing to be concerned about when you're playing in hot weather is your paintballs, because paintballs are a gelatin shell. Paintballs can swell up in hot weather. So a good paint-to-barrel match at the beginning of the day might not be the best paint-to-barrel match at the middle of the day. So what you can do is you can buy several barrels and have them ready to go so you can swap them on the fly. Or you can do what I eventually did and get some insert kits. I like the one pieces though, let me tell you. Now once, of course, you get your paint-to-barrel match done, the next thing you want to do is keep your paint fresh as the day goes on. Because warm paint does some really, really weird stuff. And that's just because the shell is rubbery and kind of bouncy, so you want to keep your paint as fresh as you can. Now here's a really cool trick one of the P-Pig guys showed me. Buy a small soft-sided cooler like this. Cases of paint fit just about perfectly inside of one of these things. You can fit an entire case in here, close it, zip it shut, leave it in your car, and it's not going to get spoiled. Just remember, be good to your paint, and your paint will be good to you. At least that's the theory anyway. But the biggest concern that you have when playing out in the heat is your health, and that's what I'm going to spend most of the show talking about, staying healthy. First thing you want to do is you want to prepare for it. Dress in layers. Woo, take it off. As a first layer, you want to wear something that'll actually help wick sweat away from you. Like this is a 100% cotton shirt. This will help. Woo, put it back on again. But the most important thing that you can do when you're playing in hot weather like this is to keep yourself hydrated. Keep on drinking. Now, if you're drinking things like soda, these things are not the best for you when it's hot outside because it's got caffeine and it's got sugar. Both of those are what's called a diuretic. A diuretic is just another fancy word meaning it sucks all the water out of your system and it dehydrates you. Besides, this one's kind of empty. Now, the best thing that you can drink, hands down, no questions asked, is this. Pure, clear water. In 3D. It rehydrates your body. Your body is mostly water anyway. Now water might be fine, but what about stuff like this? Sports drinks are great for you because they taste a little bit better than water and you'll push fluids a little bit better. But because it's got carbohydrates in it, it can act as an osmotic diuretic. Osmotic diuretic. That's a word. Which is big words meaning it'll suck more water out of your cells and it might be healthy for you. But this stuff is pretty good. If you don't mind drinking something that looks a little bit like windshield wiper fluid. Draw. Playing in the middle of a heat wave can be kind of exhausting, but if you plan for it, things will work out good for you. Well, my game's up. I'll see you guys next week.